friends, welcome back to this channel. Recently, I was listening to Mark Mason's podcast episode. So, in case you don't know him, Mark Mason is the author of the popular self-help book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. In this episode, Mark was addressing how he has shed over 60 pounds, which would equate to 30 kilograms of weight over a span of 4 to 5 years. Now you might think, why are we even talking about this, or why losing weight matters so much to Mark? So for the context, Mark's family has a history of heart-related health issues, and there came a point in his life where he was not taking good care of himself. He was very overworked and was borderline obese, and it was important for him to get in shape because, in his own words, he did not wanted to die at the age of 42 because of a heart attack. To elaborate further on the point, he shared how growing up, his family was never focused on the nutrient side of the food. Like, of course, they would eat good food, but it won't have the proper nutrients that would be good for your body. Also, at that time, he was working on two of his books while still shooting weekly content and podcast for his YouTube channel. He was so overworked that he did not have proper time to mindfully choose his food options. So all day long he would drink 5 to 6 Red Bulls, eat a pizza and general fast food items, and this actually impacted him so bad. Panicking about all this, he rushed to the hospital. Upon the suggestion of the doctor, he ran down many tests, and although all the tests were clear, his doctor sat him down and started asking many questions like, have you been very stressed recently? What has your sleep cycle been like? What kinds of food are you consuming on daily basis? And at that point, Mark was a bit embarrassed, but he came to the realization that this needed to change. Upon being asked how did he reach that point and why is it that we know what we should do but we don't do it, Mark explains we are delusional. Most people who are unhealthy are delusional. He acknowledged that he knew he wasn't in shape and that he was overweight, but he didn't understand the extent of it and how bad the situation really was. He deluded himself into believing that it wasn't as bad as it was. And don't we all do this? It may or may not be health related in our case, but I'm sure we all can relate when we do this to ourselves. For example, you know that you have to write your assignments and that there is a deadline by the weekend and that you have other days wherein you are going to be super busy. You won't get time to write those assignments and writing them is important. Yet you choose to sit and play that video game. Another example can be, you know that the presentation that you have to deliver has the potential to get you a promotion, the promotion that you always wanted. Yet you are sitting on the couch or in your bed and you're watching Netflix dramas or reality shows. If you are into self-help content, you must have heard people saying that don't set the bar too high, because when you do this, you don't want to take any action and you end up doing nothing because now this certain thing seems very unachievable. Because when you do this, you don't want to take any action and you end up doing nothing and you don't get started. So the point of completing is out of question. Well, it seems like setting the bar too low is also a problem, because now you have so less expectations of yourself that you get it done with a bare minimum, and you are deluding yourself into believing that you are making great progress or that you are doing good or okay in life, but what you are actually doing is ignoring reality. In the words of Mark, he used to think to himself, oh, the situation isn't that bad really, I can still eat another burger. Acknowledging the fact that you are not doing good and that you need to set the bar a little higher every time is prominent for you to actually improve at whatever it is that you're working on. You need to Sit yourself down and clearly think about, even when I know this task is very important to me, for my progress, for my growth, and I'm choosing to not do it in the moment, why would my future self think any different? Why would it want to go and work on certain things? And why don't you think it to yourself? If you get started today, maybe you will not achieve a lot of things, but still you will reduce the burden of your future self, right? So please comment down below what is it that you're deluding yourself about. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.